some interesting discussions just the other day with people and clients asking more about the accuracy of numerology and what it really means for you. So I've made a couple of videos on the life path number, and as I've said there, your life path, it really comes to tell you, it's like a highway. It's come to tell you what the major flow of energy of your life is. 50% of what you've come to learn in this life is contained in the energy of your life path. Some of the other numbers that we look at is your soul urge. That really is information that you bring from your previous lives. It is your deep inner wishes, or the part of your soul that you don't really bear to others very easily, maybe only when you truly trust them. And then the third number is your personality number, and that is the energy that you use when you meet people, when you're in business, when you're in social events. That's what they see first. So that is the persona that you are most comfortable with to talk to people with. So you might be very social and you know how to speak and how to engage with people, but secretly you're really quite reserved, and you like to write poetry by the ocean and not really talk to people. So that's like a deep inner part of your soul. Then the fourth number we look at is your destiny, and that is how you can use your talents and abilities to serve in the world. What kind of work or jobs you are best suited to. Is it a counselor? Are you more suited to the communication, or are you a scientist? What are the kinds of areas that your talents and abilities show you can serve best in the world? Then the fifth number is your power number, and that is a number that indicates your inner source or your inner drive, and that energy really becomes more available to you as you get older, and often you see that it starts becoming more available to people in their late 40s. And that's often why we have a midlife crisis, is because our whole energy changes and this power becomes available to us, and we often then see life very differently because we have different abilities and gifts that are coming online for us, so that can create a total change of how we view our place in the world. I also just want to say that the numbers are like, if you take your name and your date of birth, it's like a snapshot of your gifts and abilities and your potentials for your life. And I just want to make it clear that these are potentials. It's information to help you, to guide you, to bring certain things to the fore, maybe some of your blind spots. It is not set in concrete. It is absolute energy that you can work with. I've seen so many times that people have these snapshot potentials and they've far exceeded what they've set out for themselves to do, or people who have not reached their potential. So your choice and your free will has very much an influence in your life. So this is a snapshot of your date of birth, and it's then interesting to evaluate it and say, if you're 40 or 50, how have you worked with your talents and abilities? What goals have you reached? Have you reached the highest potential that you as a soul set for yourself before you came into this life to work with it? Now, many people have also said, well, they don't like that this number is in their birth date or that number is in their birth date. And really, there's a reason for why these energies are in your date of birth, and it is a guiding tool. If you have a number 2 in your chart and you feel unhappy that you are not an 11, which is the master version of that number, there is no set rule. If you've come in with a 2 energy, it means that you wanted to work with those energies. But if you have completed it, if you've worked diligently, if you've been spiritually and emotionally aware and working on it, there is no reason why your soul cannot embrace the 11 energy. So I think I just wanted to clear up some misconceptions that these numbers are set in concrete. They are a tool. They're a tool like spiritual readings, like astrology. There are many different tools that the universe provide us for our growth, and numerology is just one of them. It doesn't say that if you come in with a karmic number that is difficult, that you're going to sit with that number the whole life. When you interact with a numerologist, you look at your numbers, you look at your life, then you can clearly see, oh, I came in with this challenge, but I've actually resolved it. And then you can look at a further step in your chart and say, okay, so what is the next thing? What is the next challenge that I'm going to go in? What is the next goals? And that is the value of numerology. It's revealing for you. It gives you keys, it gives you codes, and it gives you a systemized way to interact and understand your own soul development. I hope this was helpful. See you next time.